Jaguar has redesigned its XF midsize sedan for the first time for 2016. That's what we have here, though if you did not know, I would not blame you, because the styling change is evolutionary, not revolutionary. It has lost about 1/10 of an inch in overall length, but it has gained 2 inches in wheelbase for more interior room. There are two main types of XF, the 35T and the XF S, which is what we have here. There are differences between the two, but they're not that extreme. As of the 2016 launch, there is one engine, the returning champion, a 3-liter supercharged V6. It produces 340 horsepower in the 35T and 380 horsepower in the XFS due to a little bit higher boost pressure. Is the difference significant? I say no. The torque rating is the same. You don't really feel it. Even Jaguar says that 0 to 60 times are different by only 1/10 of a second. That would be 5.1 seconds in this version, 5.2 in the other. This engine pairs with an 8-speed automatic transmission and your choice of rear or all-wheel drive. It is definitely good to drive, plenty of power off the line and for passing. The 8-speed automatic responds very quickly. Perhaps the biggest high point of the XF is its handling. It has excellent front to rear weight distribution, great balance, and the steering has better feedback than a lot of competitors in a class that's become overly isolationist and definitely overweight. Happens to be about 300 to 400 pounds lighter than its competitors from Audi and BMW. Legroom has increased 3 inches for 2016 to an impressive 44.4 inches, and that makes it near the high end for this class. Headroom has also increased almost a ½ inch. At 6 feet tall, I fit pretty well, but I have noticed that with the high belt line of this car and the relatively low roof line, it's kind of a narrow area that I can see through, and that will dictate how high you set your seat. The overall quality is very good. There are lots of different trim options available a la carte, which I always like. And there are going to be some new multimedia options available soon as the model year progresses. One is a 12+ inch all digital instrument panel. Unfortunately, we have the regular one, which is okay. Likewise, an In Control Touch Pro multimedia system will give a larger, more fully featured touchscreen. For now, we have the basic one, which is actually quite good. If you're familiar at all with Jaguar and Land Rover's multimedia systems, they are plagued with delays. When you go hit a button, you wait, etc. Some of them have touch-sensitive panels on either side instead of these mechanical buttons. This one at least reacts nice and quickly. For usability, there are some pluses and minuses in the XF. I really like having the rotary knob gear selector because you never have to look at it. You just know a couple clicks to drive, a couple back to reverse, and it leaves a lot of space here. It's efficient, and that makes it puzzling that Jaguar didn't make better use of it, because they have controls here for the different drive systems, which include winter, eco, normal, and dynamic. And you can't really operate them by feel. You have to look down. You compare something like the BMW 5 Series, it'll have a nice toggle up here where you go from one to the other. You don't even have to look at it. On the upside, if you go into your touchscreen here and click on Configurable Dynamics, if you want to have things set up your way, so it's not based on preset settings, you can choose your own using My Setup. That's actually one of the things that I think this car is good at, and that is allowing you to adjust certain features. The same is true of some of the active safety features that are available as options. A main one is the Lane Keep Assist system, which is the one that helps keep the car from wandering out of its lane. With the 2-inch longer wheelbase comes an increase of more than a ½ inch of legroom in the back seat, which puts the XF near the high end of this class. The seat is a little close to the floor though, which results in slightly raised knees. And the center floor hump for the drive shaft is definitely tall and wide, which makes the middle seat a little less usable. Now, if you want to take advantage of the roomy cabin, the quiet, comfortable ride, and go for a family road trip, get a load of the trunk. 19 cubic feet, that's 1 cubic foot more than last year, and about 5 more than BMW, Audi, and Cadillac offer. Are you kidding me? A baby stroller, 2 bags of antique golf clubs, and some room to spare. It's madness. Lots of little improvements and a couple big ones like considerable weight loss make the 2016 Jaguar XF even more attractive. Now, to address the earned reputation for poor reliability, Jaguar has introduced a fantastic new warranty, which is 5 years, 60,000 miles, bumper to bumper, powertrain, roadside assistance, and scheduled maintenance. So, if you think it's risky to buy a Jaguar, the risk is less than it's ever been.